I don't want that.
And this for $10. I guess clear coat doesn't exist. This is all we came for. We're in line and we saw people fighting in line. Crazy, huh? No dog. No dog. No dog. No dogs. Where are my dogs? I found them. My dogs are right here. Hi, Titi. Sugar. Alright, so this is how it looks like. It's been a couple of days since we did the first coat of the poly and stain. And it doesn't smell bad in here anymore. It hasn't since the first day, actually. We kind of let it sit for 3 days or so with the fan on. But anyway, we're gonna do a second coat of the poly stain. Hold on. So we're gonna do a second coat of this guy, poly and stain. Pecan, because it's the only color that I like that they had at Home Depot. And I think we're going to do the polyurethane, like the pure one, on another day, because yeah, I think we have to wait at least a day until we put the polyurethane. 2-3 coats are recommended. 1 hour dry time between coats. I don't know when it's supposed to be completely done. Maybe it's only an hour, I don't know. But we're gonna do the second coat today, and after that we're gonna walk dogs on a very, very long walk, so we can vent it out.
Not that long.
Not that long. Okay, Papa, go place. Go in the bedroom. Go. 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 You too. You too. Hurry up. Go place. Good place. Titi, you stay. Well, we have done the first coat. I said quote. And it looks pretty good. I got a little heavy-handed, so I was creating some bubbles. As usual, I'm a little messy. I can't speak. But we're in the room. We're in the room with the bays. Hi, the bays. Hi, cute the bays. You waiting for me to scratch your butt?
Sugar?
You curl up so much, Papa. You're so cute. He's my old girl. Who's my old girl? Alright. Thank you for the kiss. Alright, it's been 5 minutes and it smells rancid in here. Let's see. Let's see if I could. Vince did a pretty thin coat on this side, so this side with my side is gonna need a wipe, I think. Okay. All I gotta say is this does not look pecan at all. It's like a bullshit Pepto-Bismol color. Alright, let me do some wiping off the drips. It is the last wipe time. I don't know what's new and what's not. I'm gonna figure that out real quick. It really soaked it up.
I feel like that's not supposed to happen though.
What?
It's not supposed to soak it up so well.
Oh, there
could just be a porous wood that we have though.
Yeah. Oh, there was our
Poplar?
Douglas fir. So we just finished the last and final coat, hopefully, of poly and stain. And we're gonna go out to and walk the dogs because I have a headache right here again in the back of my head. And it's gotta be because of the poly and stain, because this is the second time. And I ate before I started the project again. So hopefully this will be the last and final coat. I want to say quote for some reason. And maybe we can just add the clear varnish, the clear polyurethane, and then call it a day. I want to feel it once it's dry and everything tomorrow, and it feels like it's not going to leave like water stains, then we might just be done with the project altogether. So this one is too old. She will not run unless it's a squirrel. This is what it's looking like. Looks really nice. I like it. It's really taking in the stain really well. This wood, Douglas fir. It's really nice. It's kind of orangier in person, but it's alright. Oh! I don't know why I'm doing the finger. So this is how the table looks. We're being really careful to not put any, slimy or like wet, moist things. We're using coasters. So no damage yet. It's not transferring, like orangey pecan stain or anything. So hopefully it lasts. But we love the height. The kids couldn't go underneath it and lay underneath comfortably. And we could watch stuff and eat stuff comfortably from the couch. So this video concludes the amateur build a custom height coffee table series. And I just wanted to do a quick recap on how much I spent and just tips and what we've experienced during the process. And that is that I think in the first video I said we spent $150 at Home Depot. We did total that trip. I spent $154.87 because I bought a reciprocating saw, the Sawzall from Roby, for $69. And instead of buying like an 8-foot stud, I bought pre-cut lumber because it was just very overwhelming at Home Depot. There was a million people and I just wanted to grab, it had to be cut in order to bring it back home because I have a compact car and an 8-foot stud would not fit inside. So it had to be cut, but there was a line for someone to cut it for you at Home Depot, and there were just so many people there. So we found a little section of pre-cut Douglas fir, so we just picked those up, and those were a little bit more expensive. I believe the 2-footers that were pre-cut were $1.56 each, and then the 4-footers that we got, 48 inches that we got for the tabletop, I think they were like $3 each. And I also wanted to just say that sorry Tini, that when you live in an apartment and you don't have your own little shop with your chop saw and whatever, use the Sawzall. And we thought that using a Sawzall with the window open to kind of air out any sawdust would be a great idea. But no, the Sawzall was so loud, at least the one that we got from Joby, and that was just ridiculous. Like, it was so loud, it got me so nervous. I thought we were gonna get complaints from our neighbors and get kicked out of our apartment, so we ended up not using it whatsoever. So I also got a bunch of those brackets, the L-shaped brackets, and then also those plates, and that was like 64 cents each, and then the other one were, I don't know, tie plate. It was only 56 cents each. So very inexpensive. I think we got 8 of each one, the plates and the, it's called angle framing anchor, but basically it looks like a little bracket. So those were a total of $4.48 for the plates, $5.12 for the angle framing anchors. And then the glue was only $2.97, and I've since used it for a task. I'm using it for my freaking tripod. Good to have wood glue on. So is it possible to do this project without a chop saw, sawzall, some kind of mechanical saw? Yes. You can just do it with a hacksaw or a regular saw, but it still makes a lot of noise and it takes a lot more time, so be aware of that. Okay, so the poly and stain were 32 ounces, 32 fluid ounces, and that was $16.97. So that pretty much covers everything that I purchased on that first trip. And then of course, I have this one that I'm going to return, the $10 just polyurethane that we were going to do a top coat of, but after feeling the table, after the second coat, it feels smooth. It's not tugging on anything. It doesn't feel like it's going to like transfer as we put something over it or anything. So I'm gonna return this as well as the sawzall. I think I've already mentioned that. So without that, so minus the 69, let's say 75 with tax. So I ended up spending about $80 on this whole project. But overall, is it possible to make and build a coffee table in an apartment with dogs around, to do the stain inside an apartment? It is possible. Anything is possible. But is it safe to breathe? I think with a fan like that and with our big window here, it's possible, but definitely have to leave and make sure that the dogs were in another room. So keep that in mind if you decide to do this in your apartment and you don't have a little garage or a shop. Okay? Peace. One last thing, minus the poplar board that we got, that was $11.84, because I'm gonna return that as well since we didn't use it for anything. It just doesn't match the overall color anyway, so I think it was just a misstep on my part, expecting that to work. So $80 minus maybe 12, let's say 15 with tax, it'll be $65. So the whole project, just materials, was $65 for this nice custom height coffee table. So hopefully it lasts for a long time to come. That's what will conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching. I post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays about being a home repair businesswoman and trying to survive this pandemic, and just kind of trying to stay positive, keep growing, and finding other interesting things to do. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. If you don't, that's totally fine. But I will see you on Saturday's video. Peace.